Hi, my loves. All right. What is a truth you need to hear right now? Okay. Per usual, if this doesn't apply to you, sit right with you. You don't want to hear what I have to say. That is okay. I will be back some other time. But what is a truth you need to hear right now? The Hangman in reverse, and then the Eight of Cups. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Truth is, you need to let them go. You need to let them go. It is time for you to completely walk away from this. They can't give you your new life, the things you truly want, until you walk away. But I know this collective, you're doing that, but there was something there. This feels so unfinished. This feels like I need to stay put. And here's the thing, you with the Hangman, you have stayed put for a long period of time, and now they're telling you, okay, it's time to let go. Eight of Cups is a very brutal card, in my opinion. It's about walking away from things that we don't want to walk away from. You are not ready to walk away from whatever challenge that is in front of you right now. Again, it's very general. And again, you are kind of being forced to walk away from something. Why? Death. What did I just say? They can't give you your new life until you sacrifice your old one. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Soft, sweet, vulnerable queen, but sometimes she could be a little bit naive. But that's where I'm saying with the Death card, it's like something is kind of ended. Or there is a reality check. I feel like that is coming to an end. Whatever this is applying about for you. I think for a lot of you, this has been done for quite some time. It's just now I feel like everything's sitting in with you of, again, you need that, reminder. It is time to walk away. And I think with the Death card, you're doing what was all that for? Nothing. Everything was meant for something. Not everybody or everything that comes into your life was for nothing. It was either a blessing or a lesson. I think for this, it was a mix of both. Because why else would you hold on? Why would you hold on to this? I don't think this is a collective, like this was about something like, traumatic and deceitful. I mean, yes, it could have been very traumatic, of course, but it's nothing like deceitful or toxic. I'm hearing it's a mix of both. This was a lesson and a blessing. Don't make it fit. This feels neutral is kind of what I'm hearing. Like neutral as usual, Switzerland, like that saying could be very significant to you. You were meant to fall in love. And again, it could be about a person, a place, a job, a career path, a place, whatever this is applying about. You were meant to fall. This was supposed to be part of your story. But just like life comes death, it's kind of that some things do come to an end. It was just meant to be a chapter in your life, and that's it. And I think that's what you've been holding on for, is it was meant to carry with you. So truth is, it wasn't meant for nothing. Judgment. Literally, you are being called to let go. Four of Pentacles, you've been hanging on to this for quite some time. They're saying, baby, let it go. What is this Hangman? What is it that you need to let go of? Six of Wands. Four of Cups. This feels very sad with the Judgment. And again, I'm hearing you're being called. We're done here. It's time to move forward. This is definitely a reading. That's what I'm saying. It was a blessing and a lesson. Because this could have, I feel like this collective, you were not crazy. There was a reason why you did wait. Not that you intentionally did it, but you kind of did. You waited around to see what the outcome was going to be. And now I feel like everything is hitting you right now, that thing or that person was only meant to be in your life for a chapter. Because I would say Six of Wands, that's victory and success, but it's very short-lived. Why are you being forced to walk away? The Sun. It's kind of like, excuse my French, fuck what you feel and know what you deserve. I think everything is hitting you that you deserve better. I think it's finally hitting you that you should never wait on something. And I always tell my clients, my personal clients, this: you should never wait on anything. If this message is applying about love for you, love, believe it or not, is not complicated. It should be easy. Yes, actually, dealing with things as a couple, yes, you're in marriages or long-term, you're going to go through hell and back. You're going to have rough patches, of course. But love is actually not complicated. You should never have to sit back and wait for your person to go through the ins and outs of like weird lessons just for them to finally choose you in the end. No. You should choose someone that is that sun energy, that is willing to walk through mountains and hills for you, not bitch and moan because they had to climb a flight of stairs for you. And I'm using that as an example. Same thing if it's applying about a job or any form of life path. True manifestations will actually flow to you easily when you surrender, not when you're in full control. You want to control that you wanted this thing to work out. And I think there is something with the Sun. Something has came to light of, I have no control over this. And the truth is, my babies, on whatever this is applying about with the Judgment, this is about free will. They simply just didn't want to, on whatever that means to you. They just didn't want to. It wasn't your fault. It's not that this person's toxic, because it's not. The Sun confirms it. This person or this place, again, whatever this reading's applying about, do not make it fit. It wasn't like they manipulated you or they did some horrendous things. Was it a brutal lesson? Sure. But this person was a blessing in your life. They taught you how to love, taught you how to have compassion, taught you how to be humble. But that was it. It was meant to prepare you for the next phase of your life, but that's it. And that's why with the Judgment, I'm hearing, okay, it's time to go. It's like even your guides were hoping for a turnaround. But again, as a tarot reader, we could talk about all day and every day about what could come, but what does tarot do? We read the current energy. It's not just fortune telling. There is no God, no deity, no nothing that can control the power of free will. Bottom line is, this person or this thing made a choice and they just did not make that choice for you. And there's nothing you can do about it. And that is why you're being forced to walk away. There is no, psychological warfare of oh, well, they got toxic, they got that. We could talk, they just simply chose not to move along with you. Page of Wands, but that's okay. Eight of Pentacles. They got something better for you. That's why they're saying it's done. I actually got better for you. With death comes rebirth. You're about to have that Page of Wands, that rebirth process, that good news. Your story's not over. Your story with this is done. And it's okay to grieve it. I'm hearing it is okay to grieve it. I brought it up in another reading the other day. Sometimes what's hard is grieving somebody that's still alive, or grieving something that is still alive. The Judgment. Seven of Wands. That's what I'm saying. You deserve someone like a battlefield that is going to fight for you. That's why I brought up about bitching and moaning about a flight of steps. You're going to have something in your life soon that good luck letting you slip out of their fingers. Good luck. The truth is, this thing was willing to let you go that easily. Because it wasn't meant to be, unfortunately, this point forward forever. Ace of Wands. Let it go. They're about to give you something new, something beautiful.